What you are about to witness is not for the faint of heart. Get ready for Office Baked.
In school for? You first.
You first? Her first?
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. I didn't give her.
Well, then you gotta pass. We can't have dead air.
Okay, so I was a semi-good kid until I got to college, and then, you know, shit
hit the fan.
Shit hit the fan. So I was
that hot topic.
I went to Catholic school up until I was in 8th grade.
Okay.
The worst thing I got in trouble for was cussing. I still cuss like a sailor to this day. I don't give a fuck.
So who you? And the look in her eye was just now was like the power of Satan. She's like, I don't give a fuck.
The power of Christ can help you.
So who did you cuss at? How did this go down?
So, me and my friends would pass notes like all the fucking time, right?
Okay.
And we were in class and we were like, I had this one notebook and we were just like passing the whole notebook back and forth.
Okay.
I made the dumbass mistake to leave the notebook in the classroom.
And there were notes about that teacher?
And then go to my next class. And I come back, like, after lunch to get my notebook because I needed it. Well, it turns out the teacher looked through the notebook to find a name to figure out whose it was. And she found the notes that we passed back and forth. And we had, like, the F word, fuck. We had bitch in there. Like, I don't
Just
even
to
know.
clarify, it wasn't fondue or fudge.
No, it was fuck. We had bitch in there. I don't even know what other words. So, I couldn't find the notebook because the teacher had it. So I went to the teacher and I was like, hey, I lost my notebook. Do you have it? It was like blue or some shit. I don't know. And she was like, oh, that was yours? I'm like, yeah.
So you ain't hit you yet that she read it?
No, it hasn't hit me yet. So she's like, okay, well then, we need to call, the principal was a nun. So she was like, okay, well we have to talk to sister. I'm like, fuck. I didn't say that out loud, but that's what went through my fucking head, right?
Okay,
so I'm
now
like, well,
you know
fuck.
you're screwed.
Yeah. So my fucking petty ass blamed it all on my friend, said that it was her writing that wrote all the cuss words.
Because you left the book in there.
And not me.
Did she know your handwriting?
No, they didn't.
You threw your friend under the bus.
Yeah, I threw my friend under the bus. I'm sorry, I'm not like that anymore, I promise. I was a horrible person. I threw her under the bus. Her parents got called.
Oh my god.
And mine didn't. She got so fucking mad at me, she fucking pushed me out of my chair during lunch that day. She fucking walked by me and fucking hit me so hard. She was like, oops, sorry. And I, like, fell out of my fucking chair.
Oh my god. So, I went to a Christian academy because I got thrown out of Saberton Elementary. I got thrown out of Saberton Elementary because I thought that it would be smart to make my own comics and sell them. Well, I didn't realize running a business inside of an elementary school was illegal. So I was hand drawing this shit and selling them for a nickel a piece.
How was that illegal?
I guess because it was just whatever. So I did a couple other things too, but I think that was the icing on the cake.
Oh my god. I don't even want to know what you did.
Yeah, I did some crazy shit. I think I told you all the stuff I did, but so what did I do? Because I remember getting thrown out. Oh, it was the you can't be president on career day.
The fire truck thing?
Yes! That is why I got expelled from Saberton Elementary. You ain't heard that story, have you? So we had a thing called career day. And the boys decided they both were going to dress up and say they were going to be president of the United States. So it was my mission to prove that these two booger eaters were never going to be president of the United States. So Grandma took me to Kmart Hills, what was over by the Aldi's in Star City. And we got me a red sweatsuit with a hood, pants and all. Went over to the 7-Eleven up on Saberton Avenue. I think it's now like a fucking BFS or Go-Mart or something. Got one of those big ass bendy straws for their Slurpees. Duct taped that bitch to the top of my hood. So
Stop laughing at my snorting. I'm sorry.
So they let Chris and Greg go, and then I go. And my teacher's like, well, this is going to be interesting. Jay, would you like to tell us what you're going to be when you grow up? Sure. And I had it to the T. Like, I had a believable speech, when I grow up, I'm going to make sure I'm at every fire. I'm going to be giving back to my community. I'm going to be doing a public service. You'll hear my sirens going. Sometimes a Dalmatian will ride on my back. It'll be amazing. I dream of it every night. And still didn't give it away. So, Jay, what are you going to be when you grow up? After a 30-minute paper that did not state what I was going to be, I just kept hinting around it. When danger calls, Jay will be there, stuff like that. So what are you going to be? I'm going to be a fire truck. Jay, you can't be a fire truck. Why can't I? You told me I could be anything I wanted when I grow up if I put my mind to it. And this is before I identify. This is before all that shit. This was Jay proving a fucking point. So she's sitting there, you can't be a fire truck. I'm sorry, Jay. I should have been a bit more specific. Some people grasp it that when I say reach for the stars, they can't be inanimate objects. Didn't even flinch. If I can't be a fire truck, those two fuckers right there eating boogers will never be president of the United States. Jean-Claude, go to the principal's office. The same day, my grandmother took me out for hot Sam pretzels, and I played with the two kids that eat boogers after they got out of being sarcastic. But we lived above the plumbing place out towards Delslow, and it was the coldest night of the year. It was Martin Luther King Day. I remember that because it was right before my birthday. And my mother played psychological mind games. Like, it was a warfare. Like, I think that's why I grew up so vindictive and always on the defense. Like, I was fucking Hitler and she was the fucking whatever country went against Hitler. I didn't fucking pay attention. Remember, I didn't do homework. So probably everybody hated Hitler. I mean, if you were sitting there going, yay, Hitler, you'd be probably fucked up in the head. But that's besides the point.
Pretty much everyone but Germany.
Yeah.
And other communist countries.
Yeah. So, my mom told me, and I quote, if you don't like it here and like the rules, go live with your grandma. I said, alright, cool.
Later.
Yeah, this bitch packed
Right.
my bags. This bitch had sandwiches. She packed 3 outfits. I had a suitcase with a little wheelie thing. I'm walking along the main drag in fucking Delslow to cut across to Saberton to get to Dug Hill Road. My mission is I'm going to Grandma's. How the fuck in those 2 minutes did she have a lapse of brain that not only did she tell me to go, but she packed my bag and made sandwiches.
It made you walk.
Oh yeah, wait, it gets better. Because here's the thing, I was only about 8 or 9. So like, picture that, maybe a year older than Lily, or whatever, little Dora the Explorer fucking wheelie book bag, backpack, yay! Yeah, so I'm rolling it down. I'm sure it wasn't Dora back then, but I think it was Where in the World is Carmen Sandiego was my little overnight thing with wheels. It was cool as shit. But within the 10 minutes of me making it across that bridge around the bend to where you can either take Route 7 up to towards Kingwood, or you turn the other way and it takes you the back way back into Saberton and down into Dug Hill Road. Her lapse of brain decides to call the police. Because now my poor baby has ran away. I don't know where he is, and it's the coldest night of the year. This is some psychological warfare. Like, hold up. You packed my bag. You told me to go. But now you got a cop following me, and I'm scared. Because I don't believe he's a cop. Regardless of fucking badges, lights on his car. So I'm making him guarantee that he's either taking me back to Psycho Bitch, because I'm used to that fucking warfare, or taking me to Grandma. But how do you pack someone's bag and tell them to go? And then call the police like you're a worried parent? Like, I can't explain that shit. Other than you just enjoy the entertainment.
Wow. That's some fucked up shit.
Yeah. Yeah. Like, mind you, like, I mean, thank God I was taken from her before I was, like, 10, but, yeah, like, it made no sense. That was my first run-in with the police. And I was doing what I was told to do. Like, you gotta be 8-year-old fucking walking with your suitcase. And he's on his little loudspeaker in the fucking cop car. Sir, I'm gonna need you to stop walking with the wheelie bag. And my dumbass looks around. Like, is he talking about me?
Like you're the only motherfucker out there.
With a willy bag.
Like, I had to second guess it. Is he talking about me? Sir, let go of the wheelie bag. Yes, Jesus? I mean, I didn't know.
Jesus, is that you?
Yeah. Because, I mean, by then he had already turned off all his lights. I don't know if he was conserving power. So it's like pitch black out, and he's talking through the fucking megaphone. I'm going to need you to sit on the guardrail. Shit. I guess he's talking to me. Fuck it. Sit on the guardrail.
Fuck it.
He fucking comes over and he goes, well, your mother's worried sick about you. What mother would that be? Because last I checked, she fucking packed my bag. Like, I didn't get the memo. What mother did you meet? Was there a switcheroo? Is this some Freaky Friday shit? Like, the good mother only comes out when I'm not home? Because I got the memo that she told me to go live at Grandma's. She packed me sandwiches and my favorite toy. It's in this suitcase. I'm only this many. I'm going to turn.
I'm only this many.
I couldn't have done it myself. I can't make peanut butter and jelly sandwiches. Now, mind you, neither could my mother. Like, I found out recently that my mother is selling baked goods on the internet.
What?
Wait.
What?
Through Facebook. Through Facebook. Now, I'm going to tell you, don't buy it. I guarantee.
Are they laced?
I'm thinking they are. Like, I mean, and mind you, this is probably just part of me knowing.
Well, she can't make a peanut butter and jelly sandwich. I'm sure
She couldn't make mac and cheese, and I had mac and cheese every day till I was 10 for dinner. I literally, when I got with Terry, told her, you do not bring Kraft macaroni and cheese into this fucking household. It is not. It is the devil. She couldn't cook water. Like, the 2 seconds it takes
Wait,
milk.
did you eat the mac and cheese last night?
I tried it.
Or is that different because it's not Kraft?
It's different. Yeah, it's different. It's not boxed powder bullshit that sends me flashbacks going, no mac and cheese. You know. So,
Can you eat Velveeta?
Ew.
the saucy,
nasty.
the sauce
I hate
ones
Velveeta.
Yeah.
with the sauce packet, I love those. That's the only ones that are allowed in my house. So mind you, she couldn't cook for
Worth
her life.
shit?
For her life. Like, if someone had a fucking gun to her head and was like, I need you to get in the fridge and get
Everybody know the story.
Oh,
You
shit.
say they can laugh.
I need you.
I was gonna show you the gorilla banana video.
Okay, once we're done with this story.
Yeah,
So-
I really gotta pee.
They're like, hey, you know, they got a gun to her head and they're like, I need you to go to the fridge and pour some orange juice. Somehow she'd fuck it up and be dead. This bitch could not cook worth shit. So I find out that, and mind you, she's came in here on a date trying to tell fucking Mr. Magoo with fucking big ass Google goggles and probably 1 foot in the grave that she's never been married and doesn't have any kids. It took every life of me not to fucking say a word.
Fucking sugar daddy.
My mother was a stripper in the heyday, but now she's definitely been beaten by a fugly stick. Okay? Like, not just an ugly one, a fucking ugly one. So, I'm sitting over there watching them eat their ham sandwich, because, you know, this is the luxurious date that Mr. Magoo is fucking paying for. And I'm like, are you praying that he fucking chokes and maybe you got put into his will? Like, why you gotta lie like this? So I find out through a friend of a friend of a friend of a friend, because I don't even have Facebook, that she's all over Facebook Marketplace selling her baked goods. The creepy thing is, that's half of her stripper name back when I was a kid.
Oh,
These
geez, wow.
Coming to the stage is jealousies. No bullshit. Like, that's not even coming up on coming to the stage is Butterfly, like me and my brother's first experience in a strip club. No, this is for real. Like, and so now these,
I almost want to look him up.
these that she couldn't cook worse shit. Like, this definitely has some, like, well, we ran out of sugar. Well, we got some rat poison. Fuck it. It's not like I can cook anyway.
I found it.
You found her. Yes. Look, she got beat with an ugly stick.
Is that her?
Yes. Oh my god. And then, like, and if you look up her real name, she has her own Facebook. Like, she created a Facebook store for this shit. She can't cook worth shit. That's like someone saying, I'm going to be your accountant. But they don't know how to count. This is not good. Okay, well, we got to hear the monkey jack off
Yeah, that's
thing.
what I'm saying. My face it has hurt.
I can't.
Everybody know the story.
Okay, there's an ad first.
Them bananas out of my fucking face, motherfucker. I don't give a fuck about them bananas. Give me motherfucking bananas. For real though, let me get that banana, please, bro. You didn't get it.
Just wait.
Hey, look at Paris Hilton. Give me that shit, nigga. That's not real. People eat they bananas. Oh, she ain't got no one. Let me get that. Stop playing with me. Let me get that. Yes. Then,
Just fucking wait for it.
I don't know, I'm getting kind of full. I might save this for later. I'm a smoke. Damn, this shit tastes good. Then why my nuts itching? Gave me an allergic reaction. Let me go get some cream. Keep handing them motherfuckers over so I can show you how to eat the booty. Look, this is how you eat the booty.
Get that house seat.
Hold up, let me open this for her. Hold up, wait, fuck that bitch. Damn, I dropped it in the water that I shit in. Alright, for real, this time I'ma save this one. I got kids to feed.
What the fuck?